Hi, today I'm going to stress the importance of wearing your seatbelt in a moving vehicle. People might not understand the importance of wearing a seatbelt until something happens when they do not wear their seatbelt. When someone does not wear a seatbelt, they are putting their life in danger as well as people in the vehicle with them and people in other vehicles surrounding them. There are many instances where an accident would not have been as bad as if the person had their seatbelt on. Most people think that you target mostly teens or young drivers with this, but honestly, there are older, people who do not wear their seatbelts as well. So I'm here to give you three scenarios of why it is so important that you wear your seatbelt because you're putting your life in danger as well as others. In the first accident, there were two passengers and they get in a head-on collision, and the passenger does not have their seatbelt on, and they end up in the windshield because the driver had to push on the brakes so hard. If the passenger would have had their seatbelt on, they would not have been um, exalt, um, exalted into the windshield. With that, the passenger actually lost their life. Another instance is there's four people in the car, and the one of the guys in the back seat does not have his seatbelt on, and he decides that he's not gonna ride with the seatbelt on because they're just going down the street, but they end up hitting or having to dodge a car that's coming at them, and with that, he ends up moving around the car and hitting everyone else in the car, making them slam into the windows. Therefore, with that, he put everyone else's life in danger in the car as well as his. And he was the only one who did survive the accident, which is a coincidence in my opinion. A third scenario is when you're in the car by yourself and you think just because you're by yourself and you're going down the street, you're not going to really do anything to anybody. But the thing is, there's other cars driving around you. So this car is driving down the street, and this person is in the car driving down the street, and they hit something or they hit someone, and they actually end up going through the windshield and hitting the next person's windshield and like busting through it and hurting them. So with that, if they would have their seatbelt on, they probably would not have did that, and the other person in the car would not have been hurt. So I'm just here to stress to you the importance of wearing your seatbelt because you are putting your life in danger as well as others. And if you don't wear your seatbelt, it's just a constant reminder like that if you get in an accident and you risk like you do something to take someone else's life, that you're going to live with that for the rest of your life. So please wear your seatbelts and please drive safely. Thank you.